This is our South Patrol Road restoration, and this was the first prairie reconstruction we really did out here, our first one, and it also turned out to be our most successful. This was originally a series of crop fields. There would have been, if we'd have been here 15 years ago, there would have been soybean or corn fields out here with some tree lines between them. And actually where we were standing, there was a ditch. That ditch was about 25 feet wide and about 12 feet deep. And that ditch, and then there were clay tiles in the ground that the farmers had put in to drain the soil. And that was all draining into this ditch right down there. So we got rid of those field tiles, filled in the ditch, and wetlands reappeared. This area out here, you can see, is relatively flat. We're on a little ridge. If you aren't on it, it's hard to tell. There's a little ridge out here, but it's pretty flat, and a lot of the soils are hydric soils. That means they were very wet historically. So we wanted to return it to that regime. So that's why we got rid of this ditch and the field tiles, and wetlands appeared. We did not take you through any of those wetlands, but if you go that way, you'll start getting into them, but they're kind of dry this time of the year. They're ephemeral wetlands. They're wet in the spring, summer, even in the winter, but then they kind of dry out late summer and fall. So then we planted this, and there were almost 200 different species put out here, and it turned out really well. We're in kind of an edge area. This is a little bit weedier. As you walk out, it gets a little better. Like I said, this turned out better than any of our other restorations. It was planted in 2004. We did it in the winter. We put broadcast seed. We basically tossed out seed in the winter, and there had been soybeans in here, so it was over the soybean stubble. That is after we removed the trees and filled in the ditch and so forth. So this is about 12, well, more than that, 12 years old, 13 years old, this restoration. Like I said, it's the best. So what we're going to do today is collect some of the seed from the plants that we planted out here, so that we can then go to other areas and expand and plant those. And we've got about, I don't know, 5 or 6 different plant species we're going to try to go for. Usually there's more things ready to be collected this time of the year, but with all the rain we've been having, things just kept growing, it seems like, so a lot of things are late. We're going to primarily work, I think, over in that direction. I'm going to have a few people work around here and then on the ridge. Some cautions. Can I borrow these for a second? Okay. So these are sharp. We don't want you cutting yourself. So when you're cutting the seed head off, if you, in some species you may be able to pull them off, but I think for most of them we're going to have to use the clippers. John, why don't you show us? Why don't you get the echinacea? Purple coneflower. Right. So Don just show you how he's going to take care of this, but this is just clip it off. Well, you got to hold it, Don. These are not the other one. These are you got to hold it. Yep. So just hold it. You got to hold the top and clip it. We have some others that hold on to it, but these are not the one. We didn't have enough of those. So and then just stick it in the bag. So this is purple prairie clover. Now the problem is there's 2 prairie clovers, and there's the purple and there's a white. And you can tell the difference between the leaves, but you can also tell the difference between the seed heads. And these you can just with your gloves just pull off. They come off real nice. You notice the purple on the inside are white. Okay? Now I think there's some. The white clover is dark colored.
Oh.
So,
so we only color one, right?
yeah, so you want to just do one or the other.
Sometimes it's hard to do.
It's going to be hard.
And we do the probe and we can see the color.
Yeah. And maybe one person work on the dark, and if you make a mistake, to give it to them. Yeah. Okay. So the other way to tell is, see, I got 2 in here. Here, I'm going to stick these. You got purple. You want white? You got white. Okay, it's the other way of telling these is the leaves, but it's just easier just pulling and seeing. This is the purple. So I'm gonna show you. They have very kind of fine, tiny little leaves. Let me show you the white.
Oh,
They're flat.
The white, see the difference?
wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
it's a
different.
broader, larger leaf. Okay, so you can tell by the leaves also, but it's really easier just to grab. If you grab that, see how they're kind of dark colored? Yeah, whereas these, the purple, is more light colored.
Yeah.